Hey everyone, Caffeine Man here, and today we're going over some C4 Hawaiian Punch, yes, brand name collab, coming right up. Hello again everyone, thank you so much for joining me today, really do appreciate it. And in today's video, we're going over the C4 Hawaiian Punch. And then I wore, can you see? It's hard to see, but if I wore my, see that's much clearer. Before you could just see like that. So you couldn't tell what it was. But yes, so I got my Hawaiian shirt on for this special collab between C4 and Hawaiian Punch. And is it truly a collab? We'll see. What am I talking about? Well, if you guys didn't know, C4 Energy is owned by Nutrabolt. Nutrabolt owns Cellucor, C4 Energy, and Extend. A little over a year ago, Nutrabolt merged with Dr. Pepper Curry Group. Yes, Dr. Pepper Curry Group, massive in the beverage industry, merging companies with Nutrabolt. So now everything is under that Curry Dr. Pepper Group. And that being said, do you guys know who makes Hawaiian Punch, like the actual Hawaiian Punch? Well, the reason why I'm asking, you probably know. I don't even have to tell you who makes it, but because you probably know, because I'm talking about it in this video. But Curry Dr. Pepper Group makes Hawaiian Punch. Therefore, it is easy enough for them to collab with each other because they're the same company. So now we have a Hawaiian Punch C4 energy drink. And when these things happen, I mean, normally when it comes to licensing, I wasn't overly familiar with how food and beverages work, but I worked in the field doing packaging and designs, and know that when you want to collab with someone, you're basically purchasing rights to use their information, such as their logo, their fonts, specific colors. And I would assume that when you're doing it with food and beverage, if you're going to be putting Skittles on your product, if you're going to be saying this is Starburst, you're going to be saying it's popsicle and creamsicle, you really need to taste close to that product, almost dead on. Otherwise, the other company's not going to be happy. And I would have to guess there are certain guidelines to make it close, and the Skittles was very close. There are some people that argue it, but a majority of people said the Skittles tasted like Skittles, Starburst tasted like Starburst, Popsicles and Creamsicle tasted like the Popsicle and Creamsicle. And here we are today with Hawaiian Punch, and they don't even have to get a collab with Mars or anything like that, because C4, Curry Dr. Pepper Group own Hawaiian Punch. So how can this not taste like Hawaiian Punch? You got the guys right in the same building. Actually, I don't know where the office is located, but you're the same company. You should be able to have someone that says, hey, let me try that. Yes, that tastes like Hawaiian Punch. Or no, that doesn't taste like Hawaiian Punch. So you can't put our logo on it. But all that being said, all that information being given to you guys from Caffeine Man doing the research, we should get on with the taste test. But before we get on with the taste test, I am curious, as I'm sure you guys are, does that mean there could be a Dr. Pepper energy drink in the works? That's exciting stuff, because you know it's very difficult to get colas on the market that taste good. But when it comes to something like a Dr. Pepper flavor, if they focus on what makes Dr. Pepper the Dr. Pepper flavor, they don't really have to worry about getting the cola too accurate, because Dr. Pepper is such a unique flavor. Now they could potentially achieve it. Of course, C4 is a sugar-free energy drink company. That's one of the biggest hurdles people have when they try and take on a cola. If they don't use sugar, it's really hard to get it to taste like a cola. So this would have to be like a sugar-free version of the Dr. Pepper. But listen, they have zero sugar Dr. Pepper now that uses sucralose, so they could potentially get it into an energy drink. That is some exciting stuff, but let's not get thrown off track like I normally do. I have not heard anything about a Dr. Pepper collab, but since they did Hawaiian Punch, it only makes sense that they have to, really. I mean, they haven't announced anything, but it's almost like they're required to do this because it's Curry Dr. Pepper Group and C4. I mean, they just have to. Whether it takes a long time or not could be another story. Let's check out the C4 Hawaiian Punch. And here's the can. And of course, when you have a collab like this, you're able to put the logo on there, the fully licensed logo, the Hawaiian Punch logo on there. They got fruit punchy kind of stuff going on in the background on the top here. And why not put the logo nice and big on the side like that? So definitely a fan of the can. It is sugar free. It does have 10 calories in it. Not sure where those calories are coming from because it's 0 fat, 0 sodium, 0 carbs, 0 sugar, 0 protein. They are giving you 6% of your daily value potassium, as well as 250% of your B12, and that is actually very limited for the vitamins. A lot of energy drink companies use B6, B12, B5, B3, niacin, but it looks like they simplified the ingredients a lot. It does have beta alanine in it, so for all of you who don't do the beta alanine because you get the beta tingles, it is in this drink. I am immune, so I'm not worried about it. Let's go ahead, let's taste it out. Clear color. Let's taste it out. Moment of truth. Are you Hawaiian Punch? You are Hawaiian Punch. I mean, come on now. If they messed this up, they shouldn't even be in business together. It's Hawaiian Punch. I don't even have to go back in for any more taste tests. I am, because I filled up the cup a lot, but that's Hawaiian Punch. It's carbonated Hawaiian Punch without the red food coloring in there to make it look like Hawaiian Punch. And that's wow. It's Hawaiian Punch. Not only is it Hawaiian Punch, but man, that is good. That is good. I'm not much of a fruit punch guy. I always say that when I do the fruit punch energy drink reviews. But then there are lots of twists. There are different tropical punches, Hawaiian Punch, Kool-Aid, its own brand name flavor, who collabed with Rise and did an amazing job with that. But as long as it's not your stereotypical fruit punch, I am usually a happy camper. This is not only not your stereotypical fruit punch, that's a mouthful, but it really does taste like Hawaiian Punch. What an amazing job. I don't think there's been some speculation whether Skittles, like I said, did it taste like Skittles? A majority of people said yes. Even Starburst, a lot of people said yes. But there's not a single person that can say that this doesn't taste like Hawaiian Punch. There is going to be one person, maybe two, because people like to do that in the comments just to be funny. Haha, you're so funny. But I don't think anyone's going to be able to deny that this is Hawaiian Punch in a can in energy drink form. Amazing job to C4. Let's go in one more time because I need my caffeine today. I'll finish up that can. That's going to be my can for the day. What I was going to say was I'm not a fan of fruit punch in general, blah, blah, blah. I said all that. But Hawaiian Punch and Kool-Aid are two of the brand names that I really, really enjoy. And I could see this potentially being in the regular rotation because it's that good. Let's finish that last little bit up. So I guess I was going to point to the Caffeine Man rating chart, but realized that I didn't actually tell you. Carbonation is a medium carbonation. They did lighten it up a little bit to make it taste more like a fruit punch. For your sweetness, you are getting a high sweetness. I think it's on the low end of high. I don't think they went too crazy with the sweetness. They didn't want to give you a super sugary kind of Hawaiian Punch. And for your flavor profile, it's definitely high on the flavor profile. It's very strong. It's very solid. So now let's go ahead and take a look at the Caffeine Man rating chart. As you'll see, all over the place for fruit punch flavors. A lot of ones I don't like. A lot of those mid ones are kind of standard flavored, but there have been some, and not just some. I mean, that list, as this list has gotten longer, as more drinks have come out, you'll see a lot of those names in the 9s are newer drinks. So a lot of companies have been perfecting what a fruit punch should taste like. And before I tell you the score, I do want to let people know, if you didn't know, I used to be sponsored by C4. I am no longer sponsored by C4. And some people have said, well, your scores seem to have gone maybe a slightly down, a little bit lower. Are you feeling a little jaded and stuff? And no, it was a mutual parting ways. I still will always give you guys an honest review. Even though I hate Monster, I still review Monster. Give it an honest review. I'm still going to review C4. Give it an honest review. So if you think this score is a little bit lower than what I normally give, It's just because that's how I feel about the drink. This drink is going to be getting a 9.8. Yes, if you think I went down, I did not go down. They have hit the holy grail of energy drink ratings. Some drinks go up to 9.6, but once you hit 9.7, 9.8, 9.9, and 9.10, once you hit that caliber, there's not many drinks that hit 9.7 and higher, but they nailed this drink. I mean, it got extra points for being dead on to Hawaiian Punch, but if you like Hawaiian Punch, it tastes just like it. Therefore, it's gotta get that score. It's very refreshing. It is just an amazing drink. It's getting 9.8. That's all you gotta say. So definitely be sure to head to Vitamin Shop. I believe it might be a Vitamin Shop exclusive. I could be wrong. But if you do see Hawaiian Punch C4 in the stores and you're a Fruit Punch fan, or even just a Hawaiian Punch fan, I definitely recommend picking it up. 9.8 Caffeine Man rating chart. Great job to C4, Nutrabolt, and Dr. Curry Pepper Group. Like I said, I picked these up at Vitamin Shop. They were not $1. I missed out on the $1 C4s just a couple weeks ago, but they were doing buy one, get one 50% off everything. So I got 2 of these drinks. I also might have picked up 2 cases of Gorilla Mind. Hard to find that stuff on sale. And if you do want to know what has hit that exclusive top shelf, top tier energy drink list, there's a video going over everything that's 9.7 and higher. It might be a little over a year old, but it should still give you a good idea of what those drinks are. Be sure to check out caffeineman1.com to sign up for a newsletter going over what I went over last week, what'll be coming up next week. That's called Seeing the Future. And until next time, have yourselves a great day. Or night. This is good.